Hi, my name is Nick and welcome to Tech House. Today I'm going to show you how to use a VPN on your Mac. This is an Intel machine, and over here is the Apple-based silicon, and I'm happy to say that the app works exactly the same on both machines, because currently, as I'm writing this video, none of the VPNs out there release a specific app for the new Mac. But be sure to check out the description, because as soon as I do, I'm going to make an update. I'm also going to include all the links to deals and offers that I found, so if you don't yet have ExpressVPN, there's going to be some deals for you there. Well, let's get into it, starting with the first step, downloading a VPN from your browser. To download the app, you're going to have to click on My Account, and from there you're going to see Set up ExpressVPN on a Mac, Download from Mac, or also over here, Set up your devices, and then you have Mac over there. From here, both of these links are going to lead you to the download page where you can press Download and download the package. From there, just press Continue a couple of times and hit Install. At this stage, it's also now important to copy your activation code so that we can use it for when the app is installed. So we paste our activation code and we sign in. It asks us if you want to launch it on startup, and that's useful if you want to use your VPN as a daily driver. Next, it asks us if you want to send ExpressVPN additional information, and I'll just hit no, and here we are. This is the app. All you gotta do is press this one button and wait for it to connect, and once it's connected, you're good to go. That's it. That's how easy it is to install and use a VPN. Now, let's get into the technical details. Apart from the on and off switch, you also have the location selector, which has some recommendations by Express, has all the servers so that you can select specifically which one you would like, and then the most recent ones, and also the favorite tabs. If you'd like to narrow down your selection, you can go to the All tab, select your continent, and then from there select your country, and there's a little triangle over here which allows you to narrow down your selection. Other than that, you have some customizable bookmarks, which I'll show you how to edit in a bit. And of course, up here you have the menu. VPN locations is exactly the same as this button that we already had a look before. And then we have a speed test, which is grayed out because you have to be first disconnected. So let's try it out and give it a little bit of a test. What this is going to do is going to connect to multiple servers which VPN Express offers and find out which one has the best milliseconds in response time and download speed, specific to your location. This is a handy feature to have, as not all VPNs provide you with a speed test, and some recommend the best server overall, which might not even be the best one in your specific case. So hats off to ExpressVPN for taking this into consideration. This is something you should only really do once, when you first start using your VPN, or maybe when you change your location. You'll see here you have three categories: speed index, latency, and download speeds. Now, speed index is basically a combination of latency and download speeds, and based upon that, gives you a score. You can also sort by latency, which dictates how fast and snappy your internet is, and then you have the download speed. If you're looking to download some files, you can of course choose the fastest download speed. There's also a handy feature of starring these best options. So in my case, I'm just going to star the top three, and then I'll be able to select them later on with ease. Remember that you can always find your stored items back when you hit the location and go to Recent, and under there you'll find Favorites. Now let's have a look at what other options we have in Menu and Preferences. All preferences come pre-configured, but you might want to customize them. So let's have a look at our options. Startup. Launch ExpressVPN on startup. That's talking about when your computer starts up. You also have the option to connect to the connection which you last used when using ExpressVPN. Then you have Network Lock. Stop all internet traffic if VPN disconnects unexpectedly, which means if your VPN disconnects, then your internet also disconnects. Allow access to devices on local networks such as printers or file servers. That is great because printers don't require a VPN, and file servers such as a NAS might become useful without a VPN too. So you have an option to disable or enable that. Split tunneling allows you to manage connections on a per app basis, which allows you to use all your apps on your computer. Maybe you don't want some of your apps to be used by a VPN. For example, a clock, which gives you your time based upon your location, might not be the best for a VPN, and it allows you to only use a specific app. For example, if you want to use your browser for the VPN but nothing else, that is possible to do here. Next, let's have a look at protocols. Here we see 6 options, and I would suggest you just go with the automatic / or recommended by ExpressVPN, which is 99% of the time going to be their lightweight UDP protocol, which ExpressVPN develops themselves and has the best connection speeds, download speeds, and security. In case it doesn't work for you for some reason, then we have 2 open VPN options, UDP and TCP. The difference between the two is that UDP is the faster version and TCP is slower but more stable. It's not more secure, it's not faster. Then we have IKE v2, which is the older internet standard being replaced by WireGuard. Now, ExpressVPN chose not to use WireGuard technology, even though it's very promising. At the moment, it's not so secure, even though it provides faster download speeds. So if you want the best download speeds, regardless of security, I would suggest going with NordVPN. But if you want the best security, ExpressVPN is definitely the option to go with. Then we have L2TP/IPsec. This option you really would never want to use unless all the other options for some reason do not work. Next, in the account tab, you can see more information about your subscription and the ability to sign out. Moving on to shortcuts, as I told you in the beginning of the video, I'll show you how to customize them. In order to see them, you need to be connected. Here you have a maximum of 5 slots where you can add or remove apps or websites. Just like that, but it's totally an optional feature. Next we have browsers. Here you can download an extension for your browser, but perhaps it's a topic for another video. And in the advanced tab, here we have help improve ExpressVPN, same option we saw at the beginning, which we chose to disable. IPv6 leak protection. Most of the internet uses IPv4 still until today, so most likely you're not going to use this feature, but just to be sure, you can leave it on. And DNS. Only use ExpressVPN DNS servers when connected, which you can leave on for extra security. And then finally, appearance, menu bar and dock. Here, if you select menu bar, you will only be able to access your app from the top menu bar. You can show ExpressVPN again by going here. And then bring it back by going menu, preferences, advanced, and menu bar and dock. And that's about it. In just under about 7 minutes, we've covered everything there is to know about ExpressVPN on your Mac. If you don't yet have ExpressVPN, I highly recommend you check out the links in the description below because I update them regularly with the best offers I could find. Also, if you're thinking of getting the best speed available, then consider NordVPN, also links in the description below. And if you're looking for the cheapest VPN, the most budget-friendly, then Surfshark is also definitely a great option, all of which I made videos on in this channel. So check those out, and until then, cheers. Thanks for watching.